Good afternoon. Welcome. Happy Friday. I'm glad to see some of you people are here today and joining us for this website presentation. Thank you so much for coming. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Barb Carlson. I'm the account representative with Arnold Printed Communications that services OmniMax companies, and in particular today, Fabral. So we're very excited to have you here. Arnold Printed Communications has been handling the Fabral literature program since 2002, just by way of introduction. We were invited in and we picked up 8 skids of product from the Lancaster plant that was just kind of all jumbled together. And we took it back to our warehouse and sorted it all out and categorized everything, set up a system, got your literature program started. Back then, and I'm going way back because we started with an order form that was faxed to us. So we're really, really happy to have you here today to show you the latest and greatest. This is a website that I think was launched maybe a year ago now. It's much easier to use. It's available 24/7 for you to order your literature and get it out to your customers. We are located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Our warehouse is in Mountville, Pennsylvania. For those of you that have visited here, we are 10 minutes from the Fabral and Amerimax plants. So that kind of gives you a point of reference. It also kind of tells you how long it's going to take your orders to ship from Pennsylvania to wherever you're sending them. Today, Matt's going to be doing the demo, but I'll be right here to answer any of your questions at the end. So please hold any questions that you have on the website to the end, and then we're going to type them in the chat feature and I'll address all of them. Also, when it's all over, I'm just going to send you a little Word document with all the instructions, so you don't have to try to take notes while you're watching today. So maybe just give it a couple more minutes because I can hear people logging in. We are going to have another demo next Wednesday, which might be when everybody else is coming. So I think that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead. Maybe wait another minute now, and then let Matt get started. You can see the Fabral screen up, and this is a screen that you're going to see when you log on to order your literature. So Matt?
Hi, everybody. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the chat feature, but if a couple of you could enter in the chat feature that you can hear us, that would be great so that we know that everybody's up and listening. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Great to hear. Okay, so I'm going to move this little notepad that I put up there. As Barb mentioned, you're not going to need to take notes at this point. You're going to get a cheat sheet a little later through the email from Barbara. And this is the Fabral website. As you can see up here in the address bar, this is the address that you might want to make a bookmark in your browser and call it the Fabral literature website. It's fabral.liftoff.shop. Okay, and that's where you'll go and you'll get this logon screen. We're going to be using Barb's account today, and your email address will be your logon account or your logon name, and then the password for the first time use is welcome with a capital W 123. So it's welcome with a capital W 123, and you put that in, and we're going to do that right now and log in. Okay, this is the home page of the Fabral literature site. And the first thing you're going to want to do is move over here to the upper right, underneath the search bar, and click on My Profile. And the My Profile area is where you can change things. Mostly you want to keep, you want to make certain that your email gets entered because that's how you're going to get your order confirmations. Okay, but you can also, one of the first things you might want to do is change your password by using that welcome, capital W, 123, current password, and then put in a new password that you're familiar with and update your password. In addition, you're going to want to fill in your default billing address. That's just basically for the software program. You will not be billed for any of your literature. All the literature is free. but we do need to have the default billing address. And then on the bottom, you also have a default shipping address. While it needs to be filled in, we'd like you to fill that in. We suggest in both areas that you fill in with your company address. When you actually ship out to your clients, you'll be entering their addresses. And the program's really neat in that it's going to remember all of those client addresses for you. So if you ship multiple times, you'll just be able to select from a drop down, and that'll populate all the fields of the address. Okay, so that's your setup. Once again, you go over to the upper right-hand corner where it says My Profile underneath the search box. Click on that, and then you're going to save your information, enter your information and save it. Okay, so that's basically the setup. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now we can go shopping. Okay, so in the upper left-hand corner, underneath the word Fabral, we have the word Shop. We click on Shop. You're going to go back to that home page. You'll notice that the home page reflects also what's in the Quick Launch menu on the left-hand side. So we have FAS, Post Frame, Lowe's, Home Depot, Coppercraft, and samples. And on the page itself, we have pictures of FAS, Post Frame, Lowe's, Home Depot, Coppercraft, and samples. Okay. Now the samples program is not fulfilled by us, but as a service to your company, we've included the samples ordering function so that you can order your samples here, and they are automatically, those orders are automatically sent to the appropriate plant, and the samples are fulfilled from each of those plants. Okay. But we do fulfill all the other areas of the site. And let's start doing that. There's a couple ways to find a form. The first thing you can do is you can browse. So let's go into Post Frame. And you can see the different types of literature that we have here. We have brochures, color charts, installation guides, and so on. If we go over to, let's get a product brochure here. And now you can see that we've provided a picture for you. And that picture shows you what you are ordering. Okay, to actually order something, let's go into the 9832-160 and we're going to view it. And now you can see, okay, here's the 9832-160. Your maximum quantity you can order is 50. Currently, we have 0 in stock. When we do get them in stock, you will be shipped immediately. So you can order this product. Just understand that it's going to be until we get the product in when it will ship out. If we go back and let's say we go to Lowe's, and the Lowe's product brochures. And here's a 9832-074. Now we can see that by browsing as we have here, or we could go up to the search bar in the upper right-hand side and put in the number 98-32-074 and click on search. What that's going to do is that's going to bring up all the products that have that number in it. In this case, it's 1. And once again, you can just view it. Now, once you view it, you can see we have 983 in stock at the bottom. The maximum quantity you're allowed to get at one time is 25. Now, if you were to order 50, it's just going to break it down to 25. So there's no reason to put in a number higher than that. But let's say that we want to order 14 of those. Okay, and we add it to cart. Okay, now you can see here's your shopping cart, 9832-074. And that's the max quantity is 25. You have ordered 14 of them. I need to order some more things, so I'm going to continue shopping. Once again, it brings you back to your home page. And let's say we need some Coppercraft brochures. Oh, by the way, let me go back here. Some of you will not see all of these sections of the site. The marketing people have put together a list of who sees what, so that it helps you not get confused with all the different items that are on here. Barbara gets to see everything. So when you log on to the site, you might not see all 6 of these areas. Don't worry about that. The areas that you see are the ones that you should be able to get your work from. So that's how that works. That's why you might not see everything. So we'll go to Coppercraft, and we're going to view the product brochures again. And in this case, we'll go to the 9832-236 and order 34 of those, add it to cart. Now, once in a while people make mistakes, that happens, or requirements change. So instead of ordering 34 of these, I want to make this 25. All I have to do is put the 25 in on this page and then continue shopping or proceed to checkout. If I continue shopping, we'll notice that I can go into my cart and the quantity has been updated to 25. Okay? So that automatically happens. You just need to change it here and then continue shopping or proceed to checkout, and it'll automatically take the number that is in this field at this time. Okay? Another thing that you might want to understand is that things happen during the day. We all understand that. You might be putting an order together and you get called away to a meeting or you get a phone call, something like that. You can save a cart and you go down here to the bottom, and in the center is a save cart. Our suggestion is for you to name the cart so that you can easily retrieve it. And let's say it's a brochure order, and today's date is 8/10/18. So now I know the date. I can say OK. And now I have my saved carts. This is one we worked on before, the Omnimax demo. And here's the brochures, 08/10/18. And that's showing up here. Now, when you are working with saved carts, there's something important you need to understand. When you log onto the site, the first thing you should do is activate the cart that you want. If you order products and then activate the cart, the activated cart will override the products that you've ordered. So the first thing you do when you come on is go to your saved carts, pick up your saved cart and activate it, like I'm going to do now. Now I can see my cart, and now I can continue shopping, and I can add another item. Binders are something else that's rather interesting, okay? The binders are not pre-made. The binders are made on demand. And the reason you'll see the in-stock is 0 for this. The reason that is done is because marketing may change what items go into each binder. So if we have 20 or 30 of those in stock and marketing makes a change, we've got to go back and make the change to 20 or 30 of those. So what we do instead is we make them up on demand, and when you order them, they will go out within 48 hours. Something else that I wanted to bring up is that most of your orders, if ordered before 12 o'clock noon, will be shipped the same day. If we run into some problems where we have an awful lot of orders or something come in that day, they will all be shipped within 48 hours. Most of them get shipped within 24 hours. So this item will be shipped pretty dang quickly, even if it is something that needs to be made up like a brochure. You'll also notice that when you do order something, the inventory will be immediately updated as well. So that's going to help you too. You'll know exactly what we do have in stock and understand that that'll be coming fairly quickly. So if we were going to go to my cart, and then we're going to proceed to checkout because we've got what we need here. Now we have ship this order to me because you're not going to be picking up the orders. You want them always to be shipped this order to me. Your shipping addresses, it's all automatically going to throw in a shipping address for you, but you can overwrite this very easily, and you can also pick from a previous address that you chose. Okay, so here, if I wanted to, I can make this now Home Depot Jim Smith and ... When you get down to here, to your zip code, you just put in the zip code, and it's automatically going to change the city and state. Okay, there's also an area for the phone number, and that's so that the shipper can call if they have a problem delivering. All right, so when you get to your shipping address, just add the information that you need, and pretty soon you'll have a very long list of previous addresses that you can choose from when you're creating an order. You can click Continue. All the orders are shipped UPS ground. Okay, and remember when Barbara said earlier that our warehouse is in Mountville, Pennsylvania. You can get an idea from the 17603 area code, or excuse me, zip code here, how long it's going to take to get to you. And that'll be pretty standard throughout the United States, okay? So the shipping method, you don't need to change at all. Billing and payment. Notice, once again, you don't get charged for any of this literature. So this is just the fact that this software was made for a lot of different companies, and we subscribe to this service. It could be used to charge things, but in this case, we do not do that. And now we can continue one more time. And we have the shipping address, the billing address. You can edit them if you've made a mistake at this point. This is exactly what you're going to get. And you can complete the order by clicking complete. So boom, now your order has been submitted, all right? You'll notice here an order summary has been emailed to bcarlson@arnoldpc.com. And here are the shipping details and the billing details, as well as if you scroll down, you're going to get the cart contents. In addition, you have been emailed this item, okay? Coming from orders@arnoldpc.com. Now, if you don't see your email, check your junk mail and approve orders from Arnold PC as a good email address to receive items from, and then these will come right into your regular inbox. But notice it says your Fabral order has been submitted, and the address is you, talks about the order number. Now, the order number is very important. While these do ship within 48 hours and sometimes even the same day, if you need to make a change or you have any questions about this order, you're going to need to have this order number so that we can quickly access the information and get back to you with the resolution, okay? So the order number is very important. You're going to get this in an email. It's real easy. Just make a little folder for the Fabral Literature Program and save all your emails, and you have all your order information that you need. So you will be automatically emailed one of these every time you create an order. Okay. Now, the order history button is pretty important as well. If we look at the order history button, you can see that at 1:45 today, which was just a second ago, Barbara Carlson created a new order, and this is the order number over here. It is in process, which means it has not been shipped yet, okay? When it does ship, as we see over here with the August 8th order or the June 15th order, let's go to the June 15th, the one above it, okay. Track order, and you'll notice that the UPS shipping code has been included here. Go down to the UPS button, and you can see that the order was processed on August 9th. The origin scan, the destination scan, loaded onto the delivery vehicle, out for delivery, and then finally delivered. Okay? So once again, and also you can see who it was signed by, because sometimes people don't get their literature and, well, who has it? Well, this is the guy who signed for it, so perhaps if you contact them, they'd know where that order is. Okay? So we have the order history, excuse me. That'll keep track of everything, and you can always check where something is, if it's in process, if it's been shipped, and when it's been delivered and things like that. Okay? So just to kind of synopsize what we went over, we come into the main Fabral site, and the first time only, you're going to want to go to the My Profile area. You're going to want to fill in your profile with your name and address, as well as the default billing address and the default shipping address. You're also going to want to, the first time, use the current password, which is welcome123 with a capital W, and then create a new password that you remember all the time. Okay? Once you've done that, you're ready to shop. You won't see all these pictures here. You'll see some of them, and the ones that you need, you'll be able to click on and browse through the products that we have, or we can also go up to the upper right-hand corner if we know which product we're ordering, put in the search number, and click on the little magnifying glass to do the search. That'll also bring up the product that we can now view. We can see how many are in stock, we can see what the maximum quantity is, and we can add it to our cart. We can see that we can save carts, And notice that the cart that I had saved previously is now gone because we actually checked out that cart. While this one, which was made earlier, is still here. After we've processed our orders, we can see our order history, which shows orders that have shipped and when they shipped, and also orders that are in process. The literature is all in stock. If it's not in stock, you're going to see whether it has a 0 or not. And then if we look at the binders will not be in stock. They are made up directly for you when you order them, and they could take up to, but no more than 48 hours. Frequently asked questions, there's not a whole lot here. Basically, are guaranteed to ship within 48 hours. All literature and samples are provided at no cost. And to track your order, we go to the Order History tab. If you need to contact us at any time, remember your order number. Okay, that's going to be on that email that was sent to you. It's also in your order history. If you have the order number, give us a call at 717-392-5491. And basically, we'd like to only receive calls if there's a problem with the order or if you need to change the order. Okay, other than that, you should be able to get most of your information from order history, which is telling you if it's in process or if it's shipped. Okay, that will cut down on some of the work that we have to do as well. If you need to send us an email for some reason, just click on the contact information and it'll automatically provide an email message for you that will go directly to Barbara. Okay? So I think that pretty much ends the demonstration. If you have any questions, please use the chat area to send us the questions. And Barb's going to come back and close out the meeting after the questions have been answered. But I'm looking for questions at this point so that we can clear up any things that you might have. I'm not seeing many questions, so hopefully we did a pretty good job and you understand. Folks, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it on a Friday afternoon. Please use this as much as you can. It's a great tool for everybody. And what sample description are the boards? Sample boards?
I'm not sure what we mean by the boards. So, hi, Barb's back. Can you give a little bit more explanation on the boards? And I wanted to mention too, if you place an order and some of the product is in stock and some of the product is out of stock, you can go ahead, we will back order for you. We will also ship all the in-stock literature that you've ordered immediately. And then we will back order and ship the balance as we get the new product in. Your marketing team is working extremely hard to get everything back in stock and up and current. And I'm pretty confident that it's going to be done by the end of August, if not before. But in the meantime, just know that your back orders are automatically sent out. And if you have 2 back orders and one of the pieces come in, we will send that one piece and then wait for the next one and send that one. So, or you can just come back to the site and check if it gets back in stock and then order it then. Okay, so Caitlin's helping me out here. She says, if I can work this with my text help, so I need to scroll down. Bear with me here. So, yeah, there we go. Can everybody see the sample boards? Okay, sample pieces and color charts on a display board. Okay, so Caitlin's answered that, so that's good because I would not have known that. They're ordered through a different website, probably the people who make the chip charts. And let's see, when will the color charts and chipatongos be available? That I don't know either. I will direct that to your marketing team and see what they say. Oh, and there's Chelsea. Chipatongos are in process. They are fulfilled by the Fabral side of things. So Chelsea, thank you so much for that information. Just kind of watching. I do think their website's very user-friendly, but if you get on it and you need some help, anyone at the Arnold office can help you. So don't hesitate to call if I'm not available. Just tell them, hey, I'm on the Fabral website and I just need a little help with something. And any of my team can talk you through it. Again, if you want to check on an order, try your order history first. If you're not seeing it there, please reach out to us. We greatly value your business and look forward to continuing to work with you. Have a great weekend, everybody.